GTII ended up getting the highs that we were talking about in yesterday's video. There seems to be a lot of confusion regarding the play. Let's go ahead and clear that all up right now in this video. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again. This is ARCa coming at you with a GTII technicals, raw price action, and statistical thread of analysis on this Hump Day Wednesday. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCa. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right into the charts. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to start backlogging for everybody like this, but I guess it will have to be what it will have to be.
Actually making an upside move. So if I'm being very discretionary,
let's take a listen.
On just raw price action, I can potentially see a test of about $1.03, maybe between $1.01 to about $1.04 to be.
All right, so let's go ahead and just remove this window out of the way and take a look at what happened in today's candle, and let's just see if ARCa was wrong or right. So you can see the values right up here. It would be the high, okay, for the H. So let's see, and it says 101. Okay, so wow, we did reach exactly the target that ARCa was talking about. What happened to the 30-day move to the 3,000%? Well, and I guess I will have to backlog this as well to explain to you guys how many times I explained that these are not certainties, they are absolutely statistics, and how many times I went down the list over here to show you just how many iterations of variations we had. For example, in this one, we had the conditions meet exactly in place and we went up 300%. Why did we do just 300? Well, because things vary, and that's the variance, that's the probability. And here in this same conditions that we met for the 3,000% move to the upside, we moved 39%. So all of these metrics, just like I explained over and over in several videos explaining that there are several variables within one mean that we need to consider. This is just an overall a statistical mean that it gave us for us to consider. And people are saying, so it didn't go up like you said, so it didn't go. I'm sorry, but it actually did. And I don't know where you were, I don't know what was happening, but let's just go ahead and find out exactly how big of a move it did from the signal that I fired for all of you. So let's go ahead and take that measuring right there. Oh, what do you know? It moved up 351%, not 34, not 100, 351. So I don't know where everyone was within this, okay? And now I am explaining to you how the move is happening, okay? So this is how the markets happen. Unfortunately for a lot of you, unfortunately for all of you who are in this crazy denial, you are not going to get a market going only up. You see this triangle here? This is a waveform. We have to follow the waveform. You see this chart right here? We have to make it what we need for the play to succeed for the next day. You know what I mean? We have to read this. We have to play by the rules. All right, we're playing with if you don't have the capacity to jump into a helicopter and just fly it out of nowhere, why would you do that? So I have a feeling that everyone in here wouldn't fly a helicopter because they don't have the capacity to do it, because they don't have the understanding and learning to do it. So why jump into the markets and do it when you don't have that experience? This is no different than the rules played by someone racing a NASCAR, by someone racing motocross or supercross motorcycles, for somebody being a professional NBA player. This is how it goes. We play by the rules. We play by probabilities. So if you missed the move, I'm so surprised that all of these comments, like as soon as you start getting those red candles, then all of those comments start popping up. It's funny. Where were you when this was going 350% up? You were nowhere, right? So here we are now, and this is what the play is happening. This is what the play is going to do. Another thing is, a few days ago, last week, I actually did warn everybody upon the first pivot we were getting, which was right here. Okay, we were getting the first pivot off of the momentum, saying usually when we start getting these pivots, we're gonna start losing the bull strength. Okay, so Guys, if you're not watching this video all the way, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm not your mom. I'm not your damn dad. I'm not none of that. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to tell you how the play is going to go, as ugly as it is, as beautiful as it is. You can do whatever the crap you want, bro. Whatever. You know, so just know that I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm not a pumper. I'm not someone who's just I'm not anybody who's benefiting off of anything. So if this is going to go down, it's going to go down whether you like it or not. Or me. It doesn't matter what we think. The markets don't care about you or me. But guess what? There are people in the market like me trying to enlighten you to see if you can gain strength and learn how to trade this and stop complaining. We got to make sure to know the game, guys. We got to make sure to get sharp, to get smart. Stop blaming people. I'm not anybody to control this market. I'm telling you what the play says, and that's it. You know, these market makers, these institutions, they want you to go against each other. And that's what you're doing. You're making them win. You're letting them win. Instead of staying like a community, being tight. You know, my goodness. 30-minute immediate short-term time frame. RSI is suggesting sideways trading right now. The bearish part of this is that we're in the bear weakness percentile. There is some potential of losing this and coming right back down to the strength area, okay? Meaning the gravitational area where we can face some type of gravitational pull. All right, so now we have this sideways trading on the buy hourly. It's not suggesting any other bias other than the fact that we are very much in the shallow areas of the bear strength percentile. Okay, so when we're in that shallow area, we can actually expect that pull back up, but that's not a guarantee whatsoever. And these are likely to live out really fast, okay? Now, this is the 6-hour time frame, a little bit more bearish than the last two time frames. We are looking at a potential continuation to the downside, but it's very much in this nomad's land, this sideways trading thing that's happening, okay? I want you to know the importance of this so that you can play the game and not play the people trying to enlighten you. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. I'll never give you any financial advice. I don't care about you that much. Oh man. So just know for a fact that I will try to show the people who have been incredibly awesome to me regarding GTII. I'm not pumping GTII. What I'm letting you know is you can trade the markets from your home ticker where you're bag holding from. You're welcome. That means that I'm showing you how to be able to understand the charts from the ticker you pay attention to every single day, which means you can take the teachings and the learnings from what's happening here for the next ticker. This is what I'm doing. That's why I'm on I'm on these tickers that there's a lot of bag holders. First of all, because of request. I didn't ever bring this up on my own. Everything I bring up, every single ticker that you see me bring up is by request. Daily time frame is suggesting a continuation to the downside. We are very much in that zone. We're very much in that middle zone. Okay, when we're in this zone right here, we're gonna likely face a downside continuation. Why? Because it backs the theory of what we were talking about, or the thesis that we were talking about regarding the downside. I said yesterday we're gonna face an upside so that you can get ready for the downside coming in. This is a typical play. I already had told you this is a typical play. Ascending wedges have a downside target. We are going to go up so that we can confirm or validate our newly converted support into now resistance, followed by a continuation to the way down, and it's doing as we said. All right, so again, I'm not a financial advisor. Take whatever I do show and iterate as whatever you want, just not as a financial advisor. All right, I can't suggest for you, and I won't suggest for you to sell any or buy any assets at that fact, okay? Now I'm actually starting to double think about even showing anybody or enlightening anybody in GTII regarding my skills and all that stuff. So if you want to go ahead and continue learning, we'll figure it out later. But this may or may not be the last video for you guys for GTII. There are others that I'm putting out where many more communities are definitely being thankful about what I'm doing. So here it is. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, there's still downside to go. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Adios.